Now, it takes a big man to recognize that he has failed in a few aspects of his life. It takes a lot for you to recognize, it was me. I was the problem, okay? I'm the problem, it's me. And this time, it's from somebody you would have never thought, taking accountability for his actions. So Andrew Kibe decided to take accountability by saying, I recognize that I'm the one who did it. And in a social media post, he says, I am a collection of failures. I failed in my marriage not once, but twice. All of my relationships have come to an end. And then he goes on to talk about how he lost two of his beautiful Nissan Teana cars to auctioneers because he was trying to build a business, and how he lost the offices to Rogue Radio and all the equipment and everything. And he says it was the best studio that we have ever built. And I am ashamed of my failures because they have and I'm not ashamed of my failures because they have directed me to where I am today. And this is probably the realest I have heard from, Andrew Kibe, recognizing that, you know what, it is me. Because it is very easy, and this is coming from me who does this a lot, it's very easy to blame everybody else for your failures and not take accountability for yourself. It's very easy for him to say, sorry, my marriage didn't work because my wife was this and this and this. So
blame game is easy.
Yeah, kudos to Andrew Kibe for taking accountability. We love to see it. You, the audience, have you taken accountability for anything? Ama, you're blaming the serikali. You're blaming the government. What's happening? Tell us.
I feel like last week I kind of touched on Andrew Kibe when I said after watching a lot of his shows, you start to have a love-hate relationship with him. Why? Because he owns up. He really does own up. This is the biggest ownership that he's taken so far, so we're very proud of him. Clearly, he's taking the right steps in trying to rehabilitate his reputation and also to show other men who follow him that it's okay to accept that you're wrong, because a lot of people follow Andrew Kibe and a lot of men especially listen to him and take his word for gospel. So if he admits that he's failing in his relationship, or he has failed, and he admits to have made so many other bad decisions which led to so many other things happening in his life, yes, it can lead a lot of younger men especially to recognize that by there, a lot of failures do come.
Yeah.
However, again, I go back to the same thing. I think Andrew Kibe is, maybe he'll change. I feel like I can smell.
There's a growth,
I
there's
can
a transition.
smell, there's something about him that is starting to change. Yes, he's still ghetto, and yes, he does say ghetto stuff. And yes, I still am uncomfortable with the kind of women that he chooses to showcase on his socials, because they're way too young. But at the end of the day, I think he's really trying to take a corner, and I'm proud of him for that. Yeah. Moving on really quickly, let us know what your thoughts are. Do you think Andrew Kibe will change? Do you think he is changing? What are your thoughts? 0770 729 366.
Sure.
However, let's keep it moving and get to another segment of the show.